Come on, Jay.
It's just a situation of how I'm feeling for you. Ooh, girl, you're blowing my mind.
Oh, yes, y'all.
Can't find the words
It's
to
Monday
tell
night.
just what I'm feeling for you.
Everything is fine. I hope everybody had a great weekend. I know it was hot in Texas.
I wanted to with
Scratching, y'all. Scratching. Hey.
you. I can't believe it's true. Baby girl, you're blowing my
May 16th in the house, y'all. Monday night. You in the room with Sports Talk.
of all the things I dreamed
TAN TV, the African American Network, where we have a local feel and a global reach, y'all. Want to welcome everybody. It's Sports Talk, y'all.
whatever you wanna do. Come on, you know I want to. Hey girl, it's gonna be fun.
Let me bring in my sports crew tonight, y'all. Let's be out doing our thing. All the way from, matter of fact, he's actually on the road. He's actually rolling right now, y'all. And he stopped in to hang out with us on Sports Talk from Compton, California. Show some love to my man, Mr. Marc Howard. What's up, Marc?
I ain't stopping, man. This is my show just like it's yours.
Well, how you doing, man? I want you to make sure you safe and you're rolling. What's going on with you real quick before I bring the fellas in?
Well, my able-bodied son is driving. And,
Okay.
You know,
Well,
you got
well,
two hands
tell
on the
him-
wheel, boy.
Tell him we appreciate it, man, and letting you come in and join us, man. We really appreciate him doing that for us.
Yes.
All right. Let me get the other cats in, man. Also representing that West Coast, y'all. My best friend from high school, representing that military, doing his thing. Mr. Terry Rayford in the house, y'all. What's up, Terry?
How y'all doing?
All right. You looking
Terry
good back
got
there,
the
man.
Suns out, guns out.
Yeah, you just swole up today, man. You know.
Hey, nah, just like I said, it's the only clean shirt that I got that had the message on it.
Okay, all right. And last but not least, representing the Midwest, y'all, and he also is the host of the Two Dog Sports Show out of Tulsa, Oklahoma. My main man, Mr. Jeremiah. What's up, Jeremiah?
Everybody? How's everybody doing?
All right, man. It's good having you back, Jeremiah. We missed you last week. Glad you could, come hang out with us for a little bit. We're gonna keep it short and sweet. And before we move on, fellas, I got to give a shout out to my co-host. He's working on some things, and we had a little technical difficulties. He might be able to join us later. Oh, here he is. All right, ladies and gentlemen,
On cue.
my co-host. I knew he was gonna show up somehow.
He doing an Eddie Ruffin move. You know how Eddie Ruffin did depend on Temptation Show?
Late all the time, yeah.
Coming in late. Yeah. You're trying to be Eddie Ruffin.
That's what he doing.
But ladies and gentlemen, you see him working it out. Hey, this is how we do. We're gonna work the kinks out. In the meantime, when he gets ready, my main man, my co-host, Mr. Philip Townsend.
Hold it.
We hear you good, boy.
Can you see me?
Yeah.
Eddie Ruffin, we can see that little bitty head.
Hey,
Eddie Ruffin.
look, I'm gonna turn this phone sideways and see if it loses it or what.
There you
go.
That's better, Eddie Ruffin.
Hold it, you can't see me, right? Because I can't see myself.
We
see
can
you.
You got your hand in the way.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Well, hold it, I still can't see myself.
Oh, okay.
That's a
You
good
don't need
thing.
to see yourself.
Jeremiah said
You
that's
know
how
what
you
you
broke
look
your
like?
computer.
Yeah, but anyway, stay just like that. You don't have to move. Don't even move. Just stay right there. That's perfect.
No, that's because I'm holding it, and that's not gonna happen.
Oh, okay. Well, while you
It
getting
makes
it
your
together,
head a little bit smaller.
Why don't you get one of your staff members to hold the phone for you?
There's Marc Howard.
I know.
Okay.
Jeffrey. I know Jeffrey's around there somewhere.
Ollie, can you still see me?
Yes.
How many
Okay.
times I gotta tell you?
Well, because I can't see myself. So
Can you see us?
I don't know what no, I can see Vance. That's it.
So is that your cell phone?
Yes.
Yeah, there's a way you can move it where you can see everybody. It's you just got to play with it. There's some button you can move, and it'll show
It's
everybody.
called going to the store and buying an iPhone.
Yeah, that's why that sorry iMac that's just a little over a year old broke, Mark, because you told me to get one. I bought an Apple product and it was worthless, as I told you.
Okay,
No,
well,
no,
on that
sir.
case, you good, Phil, because we hear you. No matter if you can't see yourself, but we see you and we hear you, and we going.
All he want us to do is hear his voice anyhow.
Yeah,
because that's what we see him. He just want to be able to hear his voice.
No, that's not true, Jeremiah.
All right.
As usual, you're wrong.
Okay. Well, Phil, while you
all I'm
getting it
gonna say
together,
to Phil is that if the guy selling your iPad goes, you want a computer, you're not at the Apple store. You're on the corner with some criminal.
Yeah, I want my $3,000 back, Mark.
Okay, well, Phil, go ahead, man, and we get ready to start, and we'll come to you. You right there. We hear you and we see you. I don't know why you're messing with it. If you just, you holding it. Is that what you're doing? Get you a stand. All right, y'all. So I hope everybody had a great weekend, man. We shot some good games, some game sevens on Sunday. Yeah. So let's start with it. I'm gonna start with my guys that Giannis just didn't have it. He ran out of gas, man. He just ran out of gas. The NIMS form didn't really show up. But Mark, they got there. LeBron and them never even.
So the defending champ, like he actually has a team.
Yeah, I was the Bucks. The Bucks was for the last 2 years. The Bucks was my team the last 2 years, and Giannis proved to be a superstar. That's how you go out. If you're gonna go out, man, go out and give everything
that's how you
got.
Go out?
Huh? Yeah, so if you go out, that's how you go out.
Yeah, if you gotta lose, go do it right.
Hey, man, at the end of that game, when he sat down, he had nothing left. He had nothing left. And Giannis, I give it to you, big props. Hey, it's one of them things. Last year, y'all had the advantage of some of the injuries, and this year, Middleton went out.
Is there a question somewhere up in here?
No, I'm talking about my boys. Head of head.
His boys, Jeremiah.
Y'all, the Brooklyn been out. So ain't none of y'all had no.
Nobody said nothing about no Brooklyn.
Please.
I think the only person that picked out Boston was Phil.
No. Hold on, I said Boston also.
He was the only person. I know. Yeah, Jeremiah. You too, Mark?
Yeah.
No, Terry. What it is that I'm the only one that picked Boston to make it to the finals when they laughed me off the stage.
Go to the finals.
Yeah, I'm the only one that picked Boston to win.
The Eastern Conference Finals.
I had Boston
to make it to the NBA Finals out of the East. I'm the only one. And I remember Jeremiah like he was heartily laughing after festive Christmas meal, just laughing so hard.
I picked Boston when the playoffs started.
Terry, you're lying. I can go back 3 shows and prove you laughed me off the stage.
You can't go back nowhere. You ain't got no computer.
I can go back 3 shows and prove it.
I was gonna say that with Phil.
I can prove it. I got an
iPad. Okay. Well, look. Anyway, we still on Milwaukee, and we're gonna talk about these game sevens real quick, and so I'm gonna let you guys. It's really no need for none of y'all to say anything about my Milwaukee Bucks. So,
is there a question?
Yeah,
I've been saying that too.
All right, here's my question on this. This is the only question I got for y'all on my Milwaukee Bucks. Should the coach go? Starting with you, Jeremiah.
No.
Should the coach go? Who not?
No. I think you should stay. Give him another year. You got to understand, they have to get some players. They need some players. And that's all it is. You know, they need some players.
Yeah, well, then once Milton went out, they would have won with Milton. I feel.
Oh my God! Ifs and nuts were candies and butts.
No, they out. You know, and also I think they should have kept PJ.
Ifs and nuts.
No, but they didn't. They let him go for what? 15 million. For 15 million, let him go. That was a mistake. I think that was a big mistake.
But Budenholzer, he's okay. I'll give him another year.
He won a championship, didn't he?
For what he had to coach, I will give him another year.
Okay, what do you say, Mark?
First off, Budenholzer did get let go. He's gone with his team. Okay, he's gone. So he's already got a championship. They didn't win it this year. They played tough. They didn't have Chris Middleton, whether he'll make the difference or not, but he definitely is a all-star player for the team. So I think you just made up this question because you want somebody to feel sorry for the Bucks, as if you really like this team. And I really don't care. They're gone.
I just talking about the 2 game 7,
the better
man.
team.
Okay, then Terry, what you got? I'm talking about the 2 game 7.
Well, you know, there's a similarity going on here. Last year, the year before last, you became a Buccaneer fan, and then you became a Milwaukee Bucks fan. Is it a Buck thing you got going on, Vance?
Okay, man, look here. Yeah.
Because he can go on hibernation.
I'm just asking, man, because thank God there ain't no football team with the Bucks. Or there's a Bucks. I guess there's no baseball team Bucks or anything, but I think they just got out.
All he's doing is waiting for a team to win the championship, and then they're going to claim them.
They claim them.
Because he picks winners after they win.
That's all I can say, man. So I think they got outplayed, man. I think same thing happened to the other team.
We're talking about the coach.
The coach, he didn't get outcoached. They got outplayed.
So he should stay.
Yeah, he should stay.
What do you say? Okay, what do you say, Phil?
Okay, first, Jeremiah is always trying to get somebody fired. This coach just came up of winning a championship.
Hold on, tell me. I didn't say nothing about him being fired. That did not come out my mouth.
And he always got somebody having to go. That's Jeremiah for you. But I will tell you this.
Did I say he had to go? That didn't come out my mouth. See, hey, fix that phone of yours so you can hear correctly.
Jeremiah, I didn't say you said he had to go. I said you always said some coach got to go. That's what I said. You always having some coach have to go. But anyway, let me get back to this whole Milwaukee Bucks thing. Now, Mark, you can understand this because this is amazing to me. All of a sudden, when there were injuries last year, injuries are part of the game, says Mr. Bradford. But this year, injuries are an excuse.
No,
see, I'm just telling you, coming up with excuses. Now, Mark, I know you can recall that Vance Bradford saying it doesn't matter if LeBron gets tired. He ain't supposed to get tired. If he's the man, if he's this, now all of a sudden, Giannis can get tired. What?
Yeah, Giannis got tired.
Again.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. LeBron.
He asked me, and I'm saying to you, Phil.
Yeah.
Vance said that. Just like everybody says that LeBron can't get tired because they know he's a machine. They know the rest of these dudes are human. So they know
you hit it on the nail, Mark. So and also with this, Mark, if LeBron would have not shown up in the second half like Giannis did, not show up in the second half, we would not be hearing the end of it from Vance and all the other pundits. But they give the excuse that he ran out of gas. But had that been LeBron, he wimped out. He flamed scared.
Never been there.
I can tell you that right now. You're right. LeBron would have never not shown.
He would have. That's right. He would have never been there because they can't even get to the playoffs. So
I'm sorry, Vance. I'm sorry, Vance. You must not recognize that LeBron has been to the playoffs plenty of times to the championship game. I'm sorry. You better read up on LeBron James.
Would have never been there. Did you hear that?
That's about as nonsensical as you can get.
This year, he would never been there. This year. And
now he said this year.
What year we talking about, fellas? Come on.
You didn't say this year. You said LeBron would have never been there.
Phil, I'm not like you. I'm not like you where you circle you.
No, you're not like me because you don't know anything about sports. That's why you're not like me.
And then you got Jeremiah trying to say, "Oh yeah, Phil, you know, yeah, they still had a chance because the gang was still playing." Oh, okay. You know, come on, Phil.
Oh, I'm sorry. Was Jeremiah nothing but truthful? Excuse me, Vance. Jeremiah was only being truthful. You want him to lie for you?
No, but real fans knows what the deal is.
No,
anyway,
I'm sorry.
Hold on. You a real fan?
Hold on.
You a real fan?
Let's get my saying right. What I said. I told Phil because I know Phil. Phil a spin stuff.
Exactly.
And so I said, yeah, Phil, they still got a chance because the game is still going.
Yeah.
But they done went to hibernation.
Hey, see, it don't make no sense, Jeremiah. He
Phil is spinning.
Yeah, but see, that's what I'm saying. A
real fan would
be trying to spin it.
So you
I'm spinning it because I'm telling the truth.
Philonomics.
Because I'm being honest.
Philonomics.
Go ahead, Marc. Can I bring up a point here real quick? I don't want to talk about Milwaukee Bucks no more. They don't mean nothing, and they're not really Vance's team. Next question.
Next question,
Marc. You got too much light on there. You got too much light on yourself right now. But anyway, let me take a station break, y'all. Y'all just tune in. Hey, tonight. There's another lively, spirited conversation about sports, man. You know, when fellas get together, that's what we do. So you just tuned in to TAN TV, the African American Network, where we have a local feel and a global reach. And guys, I got a big thing that's coming up at TAN. We're going to be launching our new TAN TV shop. So we're right now we're seeking vendors. So if you want to have a spot on our platform as a vendor, make sure we'll be sending out the link. You know, go to tan.tvshop.com. TANTV.shop.com. Put it up there, Laura. Sign up.
Put it up there. Go ahead, Vance. Come on.
There it is. My girl producing. So right now, y'all, we're gonna go to our first favorite segment of the night, y'all. And it's a simple segment. It's thinking outside the box with my main man, T-Rex. T-Rex, what you thinking about tonight, Mr. Swole Up?
Man, they got me in uproar out here in California talking about this shooting in Buffalo. You know, so of course, before I came out here, I knew I had to do some background work because Phil would be on me if I didn't do no background work. So I did some interviews at the gym today, and I interviewed, you know, a lot of people. And my question to them was, the first question I asked was, first of all, because he planned it, then he came back and he executed it. Then he said that he's in all these neo-Nazi hate groups. And then y'all still saying, y'all being European Americans, still saying, well, thank God they caught him alive so that he can be prosecuted. And I looked them straight in their face. I said, if that would have been a kid with a fake gun in Cleveland, we'd be going to his funeral right now. How many white people kill black people and they take them to Burger King or McDonald's or something? So then my second question was, because one of the guys says, well, we're Americans. That's why we can sing. And I said, so what makes an American? I pay my taxes. I said, I pay my taxes. He says, well, I was born here. I said, I was born here. He says, my parents was born here. I said, my parents and my grandparents and my great-grandparents was born here. Well, after the consent, I said, see, that's where you wrong. We are Americans. The problem that we're having right now in America is in Congress and it's leaking out to the mass media. European Americans, Marc's term, white people, are afraid that they are no longer the minority. I mean, it's
my turn.
It's mine too.
The majority. So being the majority, they are afraid because they're not the majority any longer. So now they are going out killing people of color, and the ignorance is black people is black people still behind white people. They're still Hispanics, but he had to go kill black people. So my whole question to you, America, because I'm really upset with you, America. That's and my friends I talk to at the gym, and my pseudo friends that I talk to are, when I say pseudo, they black, but they gave some political question like, well, at least they caught him early. Well, everybody on here buying this Vance can probably say that on Facebook, if you say something on Facebook against white people or against the government, they put you in Facebook jail. This kid's been on Facebook forever talking about hate groups, and they never put him on any kind of a timeout. So all I can say to people like that, and my friends on both sides of the fence, the whitewash and the white people, y'all need to wake up and just tell the truth. You're afraid you're going to lose America. But the question is, it was never yours. It was never yours. You just came over here and took it like you do everything else. So, America, please do the right thing and fix this. Congress, quit telling that you're afraid that you're going to lose because you got these idiots out here killing people, thinking that they're going to kill 35 people and going to change the outlook of this race thing. So, with that being said, all I can say to everybody is, and that's T-Rex, and I'm outside the box. And if you didn't know, now you know.
Thanks to T-Rex for that commentary. As usual, man, you're on point, and we'll just see what happens as we move on and get to the free-for-all. But right now, we're gonna move. We're gonna move it on.
You anticipate
no, yeah. I mean, because we want to be able to comment. So that's I'm glad, fellas, we holding it to free for all. So that's good. Right. We want. Yeah, we don't want you to be silent. We want you to say something, Mark. You got this sniping in the dark back there, but it's all good. I'm glad you came, man. I'm just glad you came.
He's a Navy SEAL.
So let's move. Okay, so let's go to the game 2 of the game 7. We have Phoenix and the Mavericks. My question to you, Phil.
Yes, sir.
What did that game 7 do, if anything, to do about Chris Paul's legacy? Did it do anything to his legacy? That game 7, his performance in that series.
Well, okay. Game 7. No, I'm not buying into the game 7. I think the thing with Chris Paul is the series before that took care of Chris Paul this series. He got some body put on him and roughed around a little bit. Chris Paul working undersized and everything going. I think that, and this is not to harp back on LeBron being some type of cyborg, but
Jesus.
Excuse me, Jeremiah, I'm sorry, but everybody can't work. Everybody can't work 36, 37 the way some, only one other person can.
We ain't talking about LeBron, man. When you stay on subject, we're talking about CP3.
Excuse me.
Talking about LeBron. Stay on subject,
Excuse me. I was talking about CP3. Vance asked me the question. I had to let him know, don't judge CP3 by a cyborg. That's all I'm saying. Judge him as the human he was. And that's where his failure. They say fatigue. There's an old saying, and it goes, fatigue makes cowards of us all except Phil Townsend. And you have to hold true to that. That's a true statement. Yes. And that's what happened with Chris Paul.
Okay, well, thank you with that, man. Okay, Chris. Now I'm gonna shoot this question to Mark. Mark.
Yes, sir.
His counterpart, man, his backcourt mate, Devin Booker, man. Now, this game 7, what did it do for his legacy?
For him, he's a young player, so right now he's still growing. I know he is come off injury. I won't give no excuse on it, but he's still learning and growing. He's still getting that experience. He didn't go to the championship last year, but now you got to realize too, you're the defending Western Conference champions. You have the best record in the Western Conference, and you're the hunted. And you talk a little bit. You get into it with Luka, and Luka talking back. He's not Luka Doncic. And so I don't think he'll do anything for a legacy because he just ain't been in the league long enough for a legacy.
Okay. So I'm gonna move on. So Terry, tell me something about Phoenix, man. What do you think that series right there losing to Dallas the way they did?
I think Phoenix was done in Game 6. When they came back and lost Game 6, I think they were done. I think that the writing was on the wall. Everybody was talking about that they should never let them get in the game. Let them have that. They should close it out in Game 6 because Game 7, Luka was going to go crazy. And that's exactly what he did. He was unstoppable. Not just him. He was passing the ball around to everybody. That whole Dallas team played basketball. They played basketball. And Phoenix was like everybody else. They was watching them play. So all I can say is that, maybe next year Phoenix get one extra player. I don't know why they would need somebody. It was pretty good. And see what happens because, wow, it's really sad to the way they played Game 5, and then Game 6 and 7 was totally different, just like the gas went out of them. So I'm not going to say that CP3 got exhausted, or tired, or wore out because he's an elderly player. The man is still 30, 35, 37. He's still in his prime. He knows how to manage his energy. So
what prime? What prime?
Well, he's in it. I'm talking about prime in his life, not basketball
Optimus Prime? Optimus Prime or
Terry's age.
I'm talking about to his age. His age is 37.
Prime time?
Not prime.
But look here. Thank you, Terry, for that, man. And I'm gonna close this. I'm gonna let Jeremiah close this out. So, what do you think about Monty Williams' performance in this Jeremiah? We talked about CB3, we talked about Booker, talked about Phoenix as a whole, and we talked about the Milwaukee's coach. What about Monty?
I think he got out coached. He got out coached. And it's no ifs, ands, buts about it. Once again, last year he got out coached and he didn't really make any good adjustments. This year he got out coached and didn't make no adjustments to what Jason Kidd was doing. And that's just the way it is. You got to call a spade a spade. And that's just simple as that. He got out, not saying that he's a terrible coach. He just got out coached by Jason Kidd.
Yeah. Jason made some good adjustments, man.
He did.
Made some good adjustments. Well, thank you for that, Jeremiah, man. So, we got rid of those. I hated that they were blowouts, though, man. They were, Game 7. We were really looking for some good
It bees that way sometimes. Sometimes, and basketball, which you probably wouldn't know, Vance, because you never play. Sometimes you just have them nights that you might as well chunk it in and sit everybody at halftime because there's no hope. Sometimes you just have them nights.
That what that was? One of them nights?
Yeah, just one of them nights, like the other night when Memphis played Golden State. That night they might as well set Steph them at halftime. It was just one of those nights.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we're gonna move on.
You ain't seen LeBron get blown out in Game 7.
Well, he can't get in one. Okay, so we're out. We got to look. Phil should have some research on Game 7s for LeBron. We'll see if he can come up. He gone for a little minute. But anyway, okay, so let me take a quick station break, y'all. If you just tune in, you tune in to TAN TV, the African American Network, where we have a local feel with a global reach. You're watching Sports Talk, y'all, with Terry, Jeremiah, Marc, Phil, and I'm your host, Vance Bradford. So now let's go to our second favorite segment of the night. Y'all couldn't be waiting. We missed him last week, but he's here with us tonight. He's the host of the Two Dog Sports Talk out of Tulsa, Oklahoma. It comes on every Tuesday night, and we call it Just a Doggone Minute, hosted by Jeremiah Watts. Jeremiah, what's up, baby?
All right, everybody. Just a doggone. I'm supposed to be GM. I'm supposed to be GM tonight. And first team I'm be GM for is Milwaukee Bucks.
Quit rocking.
Yeah, I'm talking to Milwaukee Bucks. Can you hear me?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, just say you keep rocking though.
Okay. Milwaukee needs to go to Giannis. If I'm a GM, I'm gonna go to Giannis and have a heart-to-heart. I'm gonna tell Giannis, we can't have your brother on the bench no more. We can make him a coach. Whatever we need to do, we need that roster spot for a player. Now, we're gonna make him a coach or something because we still want you on our team. Now, his salary is still gonna come out your contract, but he'll still be on the team. Grayson Allen, you need to go trip somebody because you can't play no more. You done for you didn't hit a single cotton picking shot that was worth anything. That's what I'm gonna do if I'm a Milwaukee man. First thing I'm gonna do is tell Giannis, I'm sorry, your brother can't be on the bench no more. Not as a player. Now, Chris Paul in Phoenix, I'm the GM. I'm going to tell CP3, you're not CP3 anymore. You CP37. We need to come out. It might be time for CP3 to come off the bench. Phoenix, I'm gonna tell him, hey man, we got to get a younger, faster floor general that can play some defense. Then I'm gonna tell CP3, if you got the nerve to talk noise, you better be able to back it up. You talk noise about Luka after game 2, about you looking for him, and y'all was looking for him, and all of a sudden Jason Kidd done put you on Front Street, and Luka made you look stupid. Luka said last night, I was looking for Chris Paul every time I got the ball looking for him. They was switching Chris Paul every time. Chris Paul, you got to be able to back it up, dude. Your time is up. You can't be talking noise no more. And then Harden. I gotta go here. Oh, Harden. What the what, man? We might as well have kept Ben Simmons if we didn't want to. If we wasn't gonna shoot, at least we would have had the Curry brother and Drummond and somebody else that can shoot. Man, if you don't keep your fat behind after the strip club and partying and trying to hook up with every movie star and social woman there is and get some shape, you got to. I tell you, ain't no way I'm supposed to give you a Supermax contract. You better be happy with and opt in against $47 million, because you don't opt in against $47 million, you in trouble, because you ain't getting it from me. That's just what I'm going to tell if I'm a GM, because those players, and then, we can talk about Kyrie and what you'll tell Kyrie, but he ain't going to listen to you anyhow. He still think the world is flat. So it don't matter what you tell Kyrie. You just got to cut him. You just got to cut him. And then tell KD, hey, if you don't like it, go to the barbershop and get your hair cut. I don't care what you do, but Kyrie gone. That's just simple as that. And that's the way I see it. That's the way it go. And I'd be doggone if I didn't hit it out the park. I hope you like it. Check out Two Dog Sports Talk Show every Tuesday, 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. KBOB899.com. Peace.
Thank you, Jeremiah. For just the doggone minutes.
Well, I would apologize for losing sight of the show here for a moment, fellas, but turns out I didn't know that my wife had flipped on my switch to where I could get only so much BS from Jeremiah. And it automatically kicked in. So therefore that knocked me out. So I'm just glad to be back in time.
I'm glad you're back, but
Oh,
Jeremiah
Lord.
he just went down the road slapping.
Jeremiah, look, I was glad I was out because I didn't get a chance to hear him say how he hate me.
He didn't say he was gonna take your place, though. He said he was gonna fire you.
Well, yes, sir. We appreciate that just a doggone minute, y'all. So let's keep it moving. You watching TAN TV, y'all, the African American Network, Sports Talk. Once again, you got Terry, Jeremiah, Phil.
Oh, I forgot. Vance Harris will be gone too. Let him go. Let him go treat somebody else like a sucker, because he just make them suck.
Oh, last year he was your second best player. How quickly the tide turned.
He was a sucker. They took him for it last year too.
I told you, don't fall for the Kool-Aid, but you did.
Well, let's keep it pushing, y'all. Let's now. All right, so we got rid of that round. Now let's get to these conference finals. Let's start with over there in that East, y'all. We got Boston and Miami, 1-2. 1-2. Marc, tell us, man, how you see that shaping up, and how many games you think that's gonna go, and give me your pick.
I think that's definitely going to go at least 6, if not 7. I picked Boston to go to the championship. I said that already, which Phil keeps taking it from me. Won't admit that I said it too. But I want my respect. But I think that the matchups are funny. It's going to be down to the coaches, as they're going to tweak matchups probably every other game. The defense of Boston, Miami plays good defense as well. So it's going to be now to either Tatum, Butler, those type of games. Then you look at the other guys, Tyler Hero. The real factor too is, as well as Bam Adebayo. I need to see who's going to handle him. Can Greg Williams deal with him? Doesn't score a lot of points, but he is very active. But can Bam Adebayo? What can he do with Al Horford? Because Al Horford has been playing. He's been playing lights out. So I'm taking Boston at least in 6 or 7.
In 6 or 7? Okay. What do you say, Phil?
Well, the ironic part about this is that when the season first started, I had, along with L-Dub, Mr. Larry Williams, had mentioned about the Miami Heat being the Eastern Conference champions. However, I'm not wanting that. I'm wanting the Boston Celtics to win. My only concern with Boston is going to be Marcus Smart's foot. Just how that MRI shows up with that, and if we can, get him in there and he's in the game. Because if he's in the game, I'm good. I think that Tyler Hero right now he's struggling. Bam, I'm not worried about him. I saw the way Graham played with Giannis some, so I'm good there. And if Williams is able to play, that'll only help even more. So I'm picking Boston to win the Eastern Conference Championship.
How many games?
I'm like Marc. I think it's going to go at least 6.
Okay. What you got, Terry? What you got for us?
Well, I'm going to go totally the opposite. I like Boston. I really do. I think Boston has a great tandem. Them guys can play some good defense. But I just think that Butler's going to do it. Just Butler's going to show off, man. He's been hot. From commercials singing about beer and blasting on the court. So all I can say is, man, that's going to be a hell of a series. Whichever team that wins will deserve it. But I think that Miami's got just a little bit more firepower than their supporting cast has a little more firepower than the Celtics defense. So that's what my stance. So I say Miami. I say Miami in 6. I say Miami.
Yeah, we got 2 Bostons and a Miami. What do you got, Jeremiah?
I'm going with Boston. Boston's it'll go at least 6. I think Boston has their defense, to me, is they got the number 1 rated defense after the All-Star break. They got more weapons than what Miami have. And feel the MRI for Marcus Smart came back clean, so they just trying to see if it can get better with rest. Spoelstra is the key. it's not the players to me. It's more Spoelstra for Miami on what adjustments he can make and how he can adjust to shut down Tatum. And so, but I still like Boston in 6.
Cool. Okay. So that's everybody, right? That's everybody?
That's everybody.
Boston is 6. Okay, we got 3 for Boston. That's Jeremiah.
And
Marc,
you, Vance?
I'm going with Miami. Me and Terry, we sticking it with these Tigers.
Ride or go, ride or die.
I'm going with Miami, man. I just don't know if Boston's gonna really. I look at Jason. Jason them got no. I'm going with Boston. I mean Miami. I'm going with Miami. And with that, I'm gonna say Miami.
What he said. The only thing you said clear that makes sense, and you just stop that is I don't know. That's the only thing you stop that.
Wait a minute. Oh! You picked Boston for what you rambled about, and I'm picking
But you
Miami.
didn't say anything.
You know what? Look, Marc, my thing is that Vance had the audacity to say that, like, reinforcing it with Terry was something solid.
Hey. They gonna win. Just for that, they gonna win. No doubt. No doubt. Now, because you said, I want look with my phone. I'm gonna call Miami right now.
Terry, you ain't Terry. Look, we're gonna be watching the Larry, Curly, and Mo show. We're gonna be watching them. Watch Larry, Curly, and Mo right there. But anyway, y'all, let me get real quick. Hey, Can TV, y'all. This is Sports Talk with my crew, man. We're doing it tonight. We got Marc on the road, rolling. We got Phil in the house. We got Terry back there in this pool showing them big muscular. And we got the intellectual looking Jeremiah Watts in the house. And of course, the handsome and most intelligent host in the world doing his thing. But right now, y'all, we're going to go to our third favorite segment of the night, y'all. And it's a segment we just simply call Marc's Rants. Mm-hmm. Marc, what you ranting about tonight, player?
Well, first off, I want to apologize. This part is rant. I'm going to apologize to Jeremiah. Jeremiah asked a legitimate question this morning in our group. We text each other. Y'all know we text in the group. He asked a legitimate question. Why is Patrick Beverly on first take? And I being the smart ass that I am, I said, why not? And apparently he saw that text and said, this is why I shouldn't be on it. Because he's an idiot. Okay? He's an idiot. Okay? And it is that you coming in with your personal feelings, trying to give your analyst point of view, talking about the way he should have taken Chris Paul out. You should max out James Harden.
That's the funny one.
And to ask him if he was on dope he'd be insulted, because that would be a legitimate reason why he said the stupidity he said. Well, yeah, we know you got your little personal feeling with Chris Paul. It goes back, all the stuff like that, and you want to play all tough. You showed Chris Paul last year when you pushed him in the back like a man. After you walked by, you didn't even say nothing. You just walked up and pushed him. So you got a couple of screws loose, and I don't blame you. I'd probably be that army and mad if I was that ugly too. You understand? If I was as ugly as you, I'd probably be mad at everybody. I'd push people from behind. I would talk all kind of stupid stuff I could do. Man, dude, I just want to give a shout out to Matt Barnes. Matt Barnes let him know. If y'all didn't see they was on NBA Live, they let him know. You over there talking, can't put no respect. That man's a Hall of Famer. He's been on the all-defensive team 9 times, 7 times first team. They don't care nothing about you. They're a doggone about you. Ain't nobody come to see you play. Or you think you mad at the Clippers because they didn't want to pay you no money? You ain't worth keeping. Applaud to you for doing and working as hard as you did to get yourself to the NBA. And you deserve it. You earn it. But stick to playing back. I'm going to say, shut up and dribble, man. Because you say the dumbest stuff on earth, man.
Shut up and dribble.
Shut up
I
and
think I
dribble
heard that
if
one
you can,
somewhere.
because he can't dribble that damn well. Shut up and foul somebody. How about that? I don't know, man. I mean,
Is that it?
so somebody tweeted as well about him having these points, 10 points a game, whatever the case may be. And Dame Lillard retweeted with a quote: "Because don't nobody guard him. That's why he getting 11 points a game. Ain't
Yeah, but
nobody
he went
more
out.
wide open
He
than
went. He
Patrick
went.
Beverly."
He went in on Dame too.
He killed me, boy. But
But yeah, somebody got to be that stupid. Make
he
sure
won't be
appreciate
back
the
though.
smart people.
That
He's
was
back in
his
Minnesota.
debut, and that was it for him.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he ain't coming back. They ain't gonna bring him back. I don't see it.
Yeah, I don't think they'll do that with him.
Well, Mark, hey, as usual, you on point with your rant. You hit it off the head because that was crazy this morning, man. Watching that brother do his thing, man. But hey, it's one of those things. But look here, Phil. Before you start, this is what I want to do, y'all. Normally at this time, we go into our free for all, but because of last week, we didn't get a chance to let you have some time for your commentary, and so if you got it tonight, Phil, go ahead.
He's changing clothes real quick.
No,
We're gonna
Yeah,
no, I
the
do
producer
have
said you got 5
Phil.
minutes.
Yeah, well, the
no,
producer, we're gonna let you do your
no,
commentary, and then we out of here,
no,
Phil.
no. I'm not going to do that commentary because it's forever expanding, and it will take so much to really do it right. So
We'll do it in a
it'll have to
series.
wait. It'll have to wait for a political show.
Okay.
Yeah, it'll have to wait for a political show. It's too involved.
Do you want to say anything then? I'm gonna let you have anything else you might have on your
Well, I
mind.
want to talk about what Terry spoke on earlier.
Okay.
You know, when
Now
we
free
get
for
into,
all.
excuse me, after free for all.
No, it's now free for all. Go ahead.
Oh, it's free for all now.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, okay. I thought you were saying if I wanted to comment on something else. Okay.
Oh Lord, speak already, Phil.
Hey, Jeremiah, that's because I'm coming at you. I'm coming. Well, look, I'm gonna defend Patrick Beverly for a moment, and the reason I'm going to defend him is because, I have a little knowledge of some people on First Take. I was able to get the script from First Take this morning, and what happened is they took Patrick Beverly by surprise. That's why he rambled about Chris Paul. Originally, they had him come on because they wanted him to talk about why did he feel that the only person he would play with in this league today that he would want to play with would be LeBron James. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm just letting you know what the man said. That that he was the one.
Take his blood over there with him then.
And they took him, and so they caught him by surprise when they pulled that question from him. So that's all I'm saying. I'm just clearing it up for why Pat Bev came the way he did. He didn't get a chance to talk about his homage to LeBron James.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, fellas, okay.
I got the script right
You were
here.
better off. You were better off with the political thing, man.
I got the script right here.
Well, look here, man. We touched on the Eastern Conference. Let's just touch on the Western Conference real quick. I just know how many games and who you think gonna win. We got the Golden State Warriors.
6 in Golden State.
Jeremiah, Terry, what'd you say?
I have to agree with Jeremiah on this time. I know the Golden State's gonna win. I think they're gonna take the only games. Dallas is gonna win is at home. That's the only game.
Mark.
I'm gonna have to go with Golden State on this. Phoenix just because they couldn't get catch up, but what it takes,
Too many shooters.
What do you say?
Will lead them.
Well, you're kind of breaking up there, Mark. I wish we would have got that.
Yeah, I jinxed Mark because he came in with that.
Go ahead, Phil.
No, I just said I had to jinx Mark because he came in with that remark about Patrick Beverly after I spoke. But no, I am telling you, Dallas has everything to win this game, to win this series. People want to talk about what Golden State has in shooters, as if the shooters that Dallas has haven't been doing this all year long. It's not like they just started scoring. Finney, Bullock, those guys. It's not like they just started scoring in this last game that they played. Luka has been out of his mind scoring. So, and plus you got the Mavs with a younger team versus Golden State. Clay is rounding in the form, game 6, Clay. My thing is that I'm going to have to, because I look at Dallas and what they're able to do, I'm going to have to go with Golden State.
He went around the corner and came back, didn't he?
What?
See, Lord have mercy.
Paper, guys.
But I hate to see all 4 of y'all in the same little bag over there. Y'all gonna be mad, man. Dallas gonna show up.
No, I'm saying Dallas has all of the real deal stuff to win, and they have all the real deal stuff to win in 6. But I actually want to see, if I could pull it right now, I want to see that it is Boston against the Mavs. I just don't think it will be. But if I had my preference, that's the finals matchup that I want to see. I want to have Dallas playing against Boston.
I don't know about Boston, but you're gonna probably see Dallas.
Stop it
in Miami. It's gonna be ugly. They're gonna be like, but they're gonna be balling. And on that note, I'm gonna give it up to Mark, man. Since he's on the road, man. Mark, take us out, man. Give us some words on this coming up on this NBA final, Western Conference and Eastern Conference finals, and we out of here, man. You be safe. I see your son driving, man. Y'all didn't have no trouble. I didn't see no bumps and running off the road. Oh, there you go. So holla at us, Mark. Take us out, baby.
Well, I'll say this much. I think these will be some more exciting games, more so than the blowouts that we saw to close out. Those blowouts were kind of odd, but it happens. I'm not mad at Boston. Win's a win. If you're better and you play better, you on. It happens. But I think the matchups are very unique here between Boston and Miami. So I think that's why I see it's going to go well. And I think the matchup is unique with Golden State and Dallas because of Luka's a big X factor, but I think they will. They'll bring something for Luka that Phoenix wouldn't bring. They'll bring something for him. They could put Draymond Green on Luka.
Stop.
Stop.
Yes, they could.
Stop, Mark.
No.
Mark,
yes, they could.
You thinking AAU coaching or something?
Yes,
man.
they could. They
no.
could. I'm not saying they would, but they could. I'm saying they could. So you can switch.
They might have to. They might have to, but
no.
I'm just saying that Golden State brings some different, because at some point in time, I'm not saying that you're gonna try to like you're gonna lock him up. You're gonna lock him up, but he can change the dynamic by being physical with him.
Hey, all I gotta say, I'm glad Kerr is coaching and not Brown, because if Brown was coaching,
Stop hating.
I go be going with Dallas all day long.
Lord, Jeremiah can't just say, "Oh, it's nice that Steve Kerr is coaching." He got to hate on somebody.
You know good and well, if Brown was coaching, you would be going with Dallas all day long.
Stop it. If Brown were coaching, I'd be picking Golden State in 5. If Brown were coaching.
Yeah. 5 to go home.
Stop it. You crazy.
Well, there you have it, y'all. Another night on Sports Talk on
the new Sacramento Kings coach.
Look,
where we have a local feel and a global reach. We got Marc on the road. He's out of here. We got Jeremiah in Tulsa. We got Phil picking up the hot Texas state. And my main man, Terry, keeping that West Coast down. We out of here, y'all.
Yes, sir.
Next Monday. Co-host, man, we did it tonight, Joe.
Yeah, man, made it through. Yeah.